The senator is not defined, but that there is established precedent where the NTUCB's recommendations are accepted by the CSSC.
Ray Davis is not a member of the executive of the National Trade Union Congress. He is not a member of the delegation that forms the Congress. And I'm not even sure if he's a member of the Public Service Union. I think he's an employee. He was employed by the Public Service Union to be a liaison officer, which deals with grievances, situations like that between employer and employee. So what I can tell you is that because of that fact, there is nothing that the Congress can do if we have already expressed to him our dissatisfaction in terms of his representation as a senator for the Congress. And all that we have to do is complete the process where he's replaced by somebody else. Now, that's where we are right now. And this is how do I say? This process here is something that is not spelled out anywhere. So if you look at the Constitution...
How to replace the senator?
Yes. If you look at the Constitution, all that the Constitution says is that it represents the Civil Society Steering Committee and the NTUCB, right? But if you look at precedents, it has always been the NTUCB who makes those appointments, who makes those selections, the recommendations, and the NTUCB's decisions are supported by the CSSC. So, in reality, the precedent that we have already on record is clearly showing that the Civil Society Steering Committee has always yielded for the NTUCB to make a very healthy decision. We've followed exactly the same process like last time, with a twist, that for this time we started the process of engagement with that organization. And that's probably something that we should not have done, because probably we should have left sleeping dogs lie and just send them a letter and expect them to say yes. But you see, we are running a different show here. I am not the type of person that will step into a scenario and continue doing the same things that people before me were doing and expect different results. We knew from the beginning that it was he was a representative, or the senator is a representative of both organizations. And that's the reason why we want to engage them. Now, you have to be very careful here, because we're playing with principles here. We're dealing with very strong principles. One, we're dealing with the NTUCB's ability to remove and replace. But also, before that, we also are dealing with the NTUCB's right to decide who will represent them or who cannot represent them in this case. And that is something that the NTUCB is not willing to negotiate with anybody.
According to Mora, Palmer's decision to step aside and let the NTUCB make the decision was based on precedents as well. And in